Kabena, the County Police Commander, Embu County. We have been here and we have interacted very effectively, and we are looking forward in order for us to eradicate the illicit brew. As you can see that the ABAK is backing us. We are going to move forward with the ABAK and the other stakeholders so that we can be able to eliminate this counterfeit and illicit brew in Embu County. As you can see that these stakeholders, all of them are very serious. These are very serious interactive forum whereby we are engaging everyone so that we can be able to fight together. This is a multi-agency kind of approach, and we are going to achieve. I believe that we are going to achieve the goal. Let me just point out a few challenges which we are facing, because some of us, we don't even know the manufacturers, the registered manufacturers, so that we can be able to remove those who are manufacturing illegally. So that is one of the challenges. Then the penalty, which is being penalized these people who are brewing the illicit brew. If you go to court, they are being fined for 2,000 shillings. That means somebody will come back and start brewing another time. So that is why the ABAK was involving all the stakeholders so that we can be able to move together, so that we can be able to eradicate. Those are the challenges, and so many, they are there. But we have discussed with the ABAK and the chairman and the county commissioner so that we can be able to move forward.
My name is Eric Githua. I'm the chairperson of ABAK, Alcohol Beverages Association of Kenya. Indeed, today I went also to the ground before this workshop. I was invited and I was able to see the good job that has been done by our police officials, working also with Ngao around here. It was very unfortunate to see the level of illicit alcohol, the level of, unfortunately, what our people are being exposed in form of illicit alcohol. And for us as alcohol manufacturers, today we were here to have a discussion with the government agencies on how can we protect our citizens from this level of illicit alcohol. We have been able to do deliberations, and we have now a work plan to which we are going to ensure that we are all going to implement. We will also be having these sessions very regularly, because we've realized that as responsible alcohol manufacturers, we need to collaborate and partner with the government agencies, because it's through such partnerships that we can be able to eradicate illicit alcohol trade and be able to ensure that alcohol is sold in a manner that is sustainable. And we also try to reduce the unfortunate levels that we've seen in Embu, because illicit alcohol unfortunately kills people. Like what we saw there in that raid, it was very sad, and we were deeply concerned. And our commitment as private manufacturers who are licensed and members of ABAK is that we will continue to collaborate to ensure that we protect the citizenry of this country through ensuring that we have steps and measures that are guided, such as what we've deliberated from this workshop. And we believe because of that, the Embu citizen, and not only Embu, because some of these things might be sold to nearby counties, are protected at the end of the day. Thank you. I think that was a very good suggestion, because the reality is that if you look at, for example, the 250 ml bottle of spirits, about 49% of that is usually tax, direct taxes. We have also seen over a period of time, the tax increases have always been done. And unfortunately, because of this, when the government increases the taxes, we've seen also the government getting less and less of that tax. Affordability of genuine alcohol is also a challenge, because with such hard, depressing times, most consumers cannot afford genuine alcohol, thereby going to the second generation, which is mainly tax evaded, and also at times it's also something that is very harmful. It could be also substandard. So it is our recommendation from this forum, we need to have a conversation on what is the right tax regime. And it's something that we will take it up and continue to engage the policymakers on what exactly is the right tax regime to ensure that it is affordable, the genuine alcohol is affordable. Looking at other countries such as Tanzania, where excise tax has not been increased for a period of time, they don't have such a challenge. But with a challenge like ours, where 49% of what is being charged is excise tax and just VAT alone, it is a challenge, so that we need to ensure that we try to sort it out by trying to ensure that at least the genuine alcohol is affordable. And it's something we'll continue to engage with the government. Yes, by engaging the stakeholders, what we mean, we engaged on Mashat's tax policy. in this country, whereby we are able, because we are the industry experts, we know what the industry does. We are able to engage the government on what is the right level of tax regime. We are also able to engage the government on what is the right level of licensing amounts for our bar owners, because at times, even listening to them, you find a small bar might be quite overtaxed and they couldn't afford. So for us, we are keen to ensure compliance, but also trying to ensure that we have at least a regime that is just fit for all, and the government wins, because as ABAK members, we know the importance of tax, and we are supporting tax payments in this country and licensing. So that is what we meant by engaging.
For having organized this very, very important workshop, which brought together all the agencies which are engaged in the campaign against illicit alcohol in this country. The problem is huge. This morning, we managed to impound a substantial quantity of illicit alcohol, and it was an opportunity for the chair to see what we are doing in Embu. For the last 2 weeks, we have done marvelous work, and our target as a county is that by 1st of June, when His Excellency is coming to this county to preside over the National Madaraka Day celebrations, we would be pleased and very proud to tell the country that Embu, we have reduced the prevalence of this counterfeit alcohol to a substantial degree. So our objective is that by the end of May, the present prevalence should have been reduced substantially, so that our country and our youths can prosper in a healthy environment. So, Chair ABAK, we want to encourage you to help us to adopt this multi-agency team. The team you brought today is actually the team which will bring us together. NACADA is here, Kenya Bureau of Standards is here, the Office of the ODPP is here, Kenya Revenue Authority is here, the manufacturers, the registered manufacturers are here, and we have agreed that within the next 1 week, we are going to get a list of all the authorized manufacturers of alcohol in Kenya from NACADA and from the Kenya Bureau of Standards, so that when we go out to do the crackdown, we are sure that the brands we are targeting are the brands which are recognized in Kenya. And any other brand which is not recognized, we want to root them out of market. So thank you for that.
Mimi naitwa Abraham Geshovi. Apparently jina Geshovi inamaanisha pombe. But I'm a Christian and a really Christian. Hii mkutano ilikuwa muhimu sana kwa sababu tulikuwa na watu ya mimi ndiye chairman wa wale watu wote wanauza owners wa bars, mahoteli na liquor feeders. Tulikuwa na mkutano juzi huko Embu ya all the owners wale wanafanya biashara ya pombe, na ile kitu ilikuwa ngumu sana ni kudifferentiate ile pombe haramu na ile sio haramu inakuwa namna gani. Hii ni mambo imetusumbua sana, lakini sasa nimefurahia kusikia watu ya KEBS, watu ya KRA, there will be multi-agency meetings in this county ya kwenda kuelimisha watu ili wanjue ile pombe haramu ni gani. Jambo la pili, sisi kama association ya Embu County, we don't condone counterfeit and illicit beers. Na tungetaka kusupport serikali kwa hii mambo, lakini ile kitu mbaya ni kwa vile watu wanaenda kushikwa. Tungeomba watu ya serikali wawe na human face. Wakienda kushika mtu wasiende kushika wasishike mtu kama hakuna mtu anauzia pombe. Hata wakati mwingine watu wanashikwa wakiwa wamefungua clubs. Hata wakati mwingine unakuta club mtu anaosha huko chini, lakini anashikwa tu. So we request askari wawe na human face. Jambo la tatu ni bei ya pombe iko juu zaidi. Ile pombe wanasema ndio inafaa ikiuzwa, sio watu wengi wanaweza kuafford kukunywa hiyo kitu. Na mnajua kama kitu mtu hawezi akaifikia, lazima atafute njia ya kununua au ya kutafuta kitu ili atakunwa mzuri. So ningeomba hii watu ya ABAK na policy makers wakunje na pombe ile mzuri na ya bei mzuri, ili mwananchi wa kawaida awe ataweza kununua hiyo pombe. Kwa sababu kusema ukweli, hakuna wakati pombe itaisha milele na milele. Hata wakati ya Yesu pombe ilikuweko. The only problem ni affordability of the beers today. The other thing is that we request the national government iangalie mambo ya masaa ya kufanya kazi. Kwa sababu hiyo ndio kitu imeharibu kabisa, ndio nakuta watu hata wanakunywa pombe masaa ingine ili haifai. Sheria lazima iangaliwe, watu wapatiwe nafasi ya kufanya biashara na watu wa kunywa pombe kwa masaa mingi kuliko vile iliyoko sasa. Asante sana.